Where's the ash? It's like you can't get it.
That's fun. Whole guy coming in.
It's come out.
Holy shit, that's
Yeah,
You're doing it. Did it that? Oh wow.
yeah, I mean.
Like,
Brother, the curse!
what's up, girl? Holy shit.
Wow. It's just kind of OP. I'm gonna say, I don't like always think AP really is troll, but the way he's playing is actually very cool. I have to give it to him. He is very good on the AP Aurelia. And I think he's pretty perfect. Oh wow, he gets you on.
Mind you, watch out!
Yeah, I'll be honest. If an AP Aurelia gets buffed, then if we get buffed, I think it might be better than AP Aurelia. That's what I think. And I think it's true. If we ever did it.
What we do here, guys? I'm gonna balance with you.
No, we win. I make an engage.
It also could be good into AD matchups. Like there's triple AD. Only AP is grand.
I'm not
grand.
really getting jungle before they get in place.
Is it for W? Oh. Wow, that was such a good. I mean, Santorni's just good.
Oh my god. I killed him. You're not getting executed by the Ignite. Don't choke it, guys. Don't hit us. I got this. No, but stay alive. I believe in you.
Oh,
What
Monster
do you know?
like
he
Look
killed
at
him.
all the
Oh,
attacks.
he's kind of weak, actually.
Nice.
Turn's over.
What the?
close. Good at that.
I mean, I mean, I don't think there's a mage champ that wouldn't be not like the top jungle bot walk lost, right?
Guys, we fucking suck.
Something that we can get. Good idea.
my full VOD, posting it, and then using my own VOD to try to deter people from booking my coaching. And then they're also trying to say that I've never made Challenger. So it's this collective, and it's all the same people. I mean, it's the same people in the same brackets every single time.
There were a lot of people, there were literally hundreds of people who are calling him out for what was a doctored screenshot, or what appeared to be a doctored screenshot. And his response was basically, if you believe that my screenshot is fake, then you believe that the moon landing is fake. And the problem with lying, if you don't know, if you want to be a good liar, you never make specific claims.
He's just a scammer, right? His entire TOS was wrong. We went over that, and he scammed one of my Bootstrap books.
I just looked through his social media on Twitter, Discord, YouTube, etc., and I found that, yeah, he has never actually hit Challenger on an end.
The only comments I made on this here, I said that I'm emotionally uncomfortable with the amount, but that there's technically nothing wrong with what he's doing. I viewed it from both angles.
I'm a dumbass. It's like, no, you guys are just elitist assholes that don't want to be
Doesn't like.
There are a lot of negativity around what I do, and I wanted to take an opportunity to make a more official statement to my YouTube audience, just in case people might be swayed by this literal slander that has been going around my content and my business.
And it always, changed. That's the problem, is that the story always changes.
I legitimately think that they're better human beings than the people that are willing to pay for a coaching. And they think that they have some sort of say on what people should spend their money on.
See, nothing he said so far is actually helpful, right?
People literally spend days of their life creating threads trying to destroy my business and what we've built here.
The problem is that he was selling his coaching under false pretenses.
So, when I posted my screenshot to Twitter saying, hey guys, I made Challenger, a bunch of people got really, really, really nosy. I'm in this business to make money. I hit my Challenger credential, and I sold my account to a Chinese dude.
Nice announcing that he's taking a break from the league scene shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. If you have followed any of his incredible deceitful lies, falsely advertising his brand under false pretenses, actively defrauding people, or the countless dramas he has been involved with in the last 2 years, you will understand that him becoming a persona non grata was an inevitable outcome of his career. So let's begin where it all started, the inception of his league career. Consider supporting my channel by buying a Smurf with my affiliate link or join my Patreon. Link in the comments. Not much is known about Nice's early life, but the start of his content creation career is clear. Nice would actually call himself Nice, which is just his real-life last name, as he is named Mark Nice. Mr. Mark would join the content creation sphere in League of Legends quite early, being a long-term stay. In his young years, though, he would fall in love with gaming back in the days of dial-up internet access. That's where he started with actually playing Command & Conquer, which is a very good game, by the way. In his high school years, he would snuck into a Halo 2 contest at the University of Maine, where he acted as the team's ringer. Not entirely sure what a ringer is, but it's probably when a team organizes a practice session with another team, but one of the players can't make it, and it doesn't have a sub, then they use a ringer, a substitute. Nice's team stopped the competition and took first place, but the $100 prize was left hanging as this was revealed to the judge who might be a student there. According to Nice, this was an aha moment for him as he started to think he would have an opportunity to win something. University in Florida, which is a digital arts and design school. However, student debts and loans is a common issue in the United States and would expectedly also befall onto Nice. After Nice got home from his time in college, he would have issues finding a job, and his parents were also stressed because they co-signed loans related to Nice's debt. Nice's debt was about $1,000, and out of frustration, Nice would enlist into the US Army in 2010 at 21 years of age. But he was also frustrated by the fact that he couldn't get a job in the gaming field at the time. He would serve in the 3rd Striker Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, where his job conveniently mirrored the games he played played previously, combining massive amounts of data and preparing combat soldiers on how to carry out their mission. An intelligent analyst, so to speak. Nice would be deployed to Afghanistan, but never personally saw combat. But it was stressful nonetheless to Nice. While I was deployed, there was a loss of sleep, a lot of stress, and there was always the feeling of responsibility. Was I doing enough for these guys to make the right decisions on the battlefield? His experience was positive overall, though. He found it to be a really cool opportunity to meet some really amazing people in the military. After a year in Afghanistan, Nice was able to come home with almost a clean slate of debt. He managed to pay off all the loans, and if he stayed in the military, he was able to be deployed as a sergeant and an enlisted intelligence analyst, and even end up as an officer if he remained. However, Nice rather wanted to do something he loved the most, video games. In fact, when he was in the military, he was watching the popular streamer Ninja at the time, which inspired Nice a lot. According to Nice himself, he also drafted a business plan he would execute when he finished his time in the military. With the debt gone and also the pressure from his parents, he would start to work really hard on his content creation career. According to himself, he banked about $30,000 when he finished in the army, and he packed all of his stuff to move to Los Angeles to go all in on streaming. His parents weren't exactly supportive, but rather horrified. Nice recalls that this decision wasn't exactly smart, as he thought he needed to be in LA to be a successful streamer. Once he reached LA with his car, he would move in with a YouTuber who was a little bit more successful at the time. Not sure who that YouTuber is exactly though, but Nice 9 years ago in 2014 would make a channel trailer for BingeGaming.tv, which is what he named himself back then. This trailer was a combination with Lily Pichu, and what's even more funnier is that Profresco the GOAT is in the comments. Binge Gaming TV's inception could be traced back to 2012 though. Nice would start creating content in League of Legends, and according to Nice, he would stream 8 to 12. He became the first person in the world to achieve level 30 in the game Destiny. An article by GameSpot, Nisi, which was his gamer tag at the time, would reach level 30 in 2 weeks after Destiny's release in 2014 with just 107 hours of game time. It's clear that he was a hardworking man and his passion would motivate him even further, but he would also have his downside.
I'm just so incredibly passionate about this stuff, and like that was part of the reason I left League. Honestly, is because I wasn't passionate about
it. A little known fact is that during Nice's whole League content career, he's been allegedly trying to quit the game 10 to 12 times. He would attempt to join other communities like Dota 2, StarCraft, Destiny, and Fortnite. Nice even had a big drama with Ninja, which started to show his true colors. This drama essentially was about Nice posting about how salty he was that Ninja didn't react to a play Nice made in a tournament that they both played in. His YouTube channel wasn't doing well at the time as well. On the 12th of December 2018, and note that this was Season 8 of League of Legends, at the time Nice took break from League, Nice would tweet, "Known Ninja for 5+ years. He knows my channel is near death, switching from LoL to Fortnite, as he banks millions from the same game. I called him anytime he did something amazing to personally congratulate him. He got famous. He can't even be happy for me." In this insane post, he added a clip titled Friend, by the way.
Oh, God bless. Just like that. Destroys it. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Looking to make history in the solo format today. He's at 9 eliminations. I think Nice is he just has a point. He's a dance. He wants a point to prove.
His 2 out of 2 posts stated, "Ninja, a phenomenal streamer and competitor, but as a friend, he has been one of the most disappointing people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Just fuming mad and can't even say a kind word to me after all the work I have put in at this game. Money changed our relationship." Jess Levitz, Ninja's wife, would respond to this saying, "You were one of the few people in the community we invited to our wedding. You unfollowed us after your drama with Keemstar. You asked us for a job. We let you stay in our room at events for free so you could attend, and you talk shit about Tyler being a skilled player. Stop. Tyler sat there and decided to not air dirty laundry or tarnish your name during a great moment for you. But now you're going to go on Twitter and tell one bullshit side to us. Sorry. You have been a backstabbing friend, and Tyler has no obligation to stroke your ego on stream." Ninja's wife dropped a nuclear bomb, to say the least, that day. There's more to it, to both this drama and to other stuff, but if you want to explore more, there'll be tons of links in the description if you are interested. His Fortnite arc in 2018 wasn't really going well, as it both showed that Nice would burn any normal people he interacts with, given a long enough scale. Moreover, he would be a persona non grata or an unwelcome person to most of these communities, failing miserably. So none of these communities really accepted him. He continued with Ling, and between 2017 to 2018, Nice's stream would start to die, as he said. His Fortnite adventures didn't go well, nor was he making enough money to be satisfied with what he was doing. He would return to League after his Fortnite fiasco after Season 8 of League. He even attempted to get a job at Riot Games, and they would actually fly him out and interview him. However, Riot wouldn't exactly hire him, and he would thus continue streaming. This is where everything would change though, as Nice would get a smug idea that would shape his future. While particular stream, he would tell someone, hey, if you pay me $20, I'll look at your replay of gameplay. And this was the inception of his coaching business. That first day, he would go through somewhere around 15 replays, and he would coincidentally go from nothing to making a lot of money. The coaching business would keep growing, but his wife would come with a smart idea, break the website. And so Nice.gg would come into play, where he set the prices at around $100 to $120. And according to Nice, he would instantly get booked out with 6 clients a day, every day at $120. This website would grow in the future to host more coaches on it, where Nice would get a 20% royalty free from orders. But Nice's coaching started even prior to the Fortnite arc. In fact, according to this one article, it was back in 2015 at $20, and by 2017 he would up his coaching prices to $40 from $30. It would only go up from here. Nice would also eventually start multiple YouTube channels such as League of Legends Coaching, LOL Coaching, Nice, but this account previously would just be called League of Legends Challenger Coaching. Nice, his biggest channel, and Childies. His coaching would eventually start to grow due to a growing demand. You know how it usually goes in a free market economy, also known as capitalism. There is a lot of demand, but there is only one guy, so low supply, thus there has to be more money, and then there will be less demand. But still, people will buy at the high price, and his schedule would be balanced. This is how it goes for almost all coaches. Nevertheless, his coaching would be priced at $250 on live stream or $300 off stream. At some point, you would even see his coaching being increased further, $300 on stream, $350 on private. He would have a very successful career when it comes to his coaching business, or so it seemed. In 2020, his first full year of coaching, he made around $500,000. In 2022, it would grow to $700,000 revenue a year coaching league. He would also host so-called boot camps, which were events where people could attend for way cheaper and get coached, or attend classes which were hosted by positional coaches, also known as good players in a specialized role. However, Nice would admit to losing money on this event. His cost for his growth on social media is also because Nice entered the league scene quite early, where he populated keywords on YouTube as challenger coaching. For example, you have these titles where he displays on this states challenger LOL coaching, which also has the video tag challenger coaching. This YouTube channel still has the challenger video. You also have the toxic challenger comment. This rapid growth
Father's a curse.
Usually people would criticize the fair market price of coaching and whether it's worth the cost. It's actually an issue of quality for the price given. This criticism would usually be on Twitter. The first one would be entered by a Twitter user named K or FN. He would attach 2 screenshots of Nice's coaching with challenger icons attached to it. Most people would be surprised about the pricing that Nice had at the time, where many thought it was a scam, saying he stuck a diamond or just general shot. You could even pay Nice $600 to do with quote-unquote a challenger player for a whole day, be it on US, NA, or LAN. This option was still a thing until he removed it because he went to Korea in the future of 2023, as most wouldn't and couldn't buy it then. Nelson also retweeted this post in late 2021, and he was a head coach for credible teams like LNG Esports in China, G2 Esports, and XL, both in the LEC. Why be a protein coach when you can earn 2.1k a day and 63k a month if you just work 7 hours a day? Many personalities in Ecuador have written himself about how the demand supply works. People mad at this don't understand how marketing works. Nice has single-handedly made himself one of the most popular coaches on YouTube by marketing himself brilliantly and filling a void that people didn't exist. Don't forget what he did to get where he is. Molotov would say, whatever company hosting this and probably taking a 20% commission is taking the piss. Instead of having a marketing traffic to get you can simply post this. This is what you can say. Looks like the haters are coming. Shame. I've done nothing but put my coachings out on YouTube for years and I've earned my place. You can respectfully be yourself. I don't set my prices, my customers do. He also made a video which has been his channel trailer since then, where he can respect the same as he has already said. In addition, LS would also have his own prices.
The only comments I made on this were in spring with Dominate, where I said that I'm emotionally uncomfortable with the amount that there's nothing wrong. I viewed it from both angles. That, I am uncomfortable because I understood that market. One of the main reasons I stopped coaching is because I often felt bad, especially I felt like the amount that I was not actually
what Tarzan is talking about. A lot of people thought that the initial Tarzan drama
You did it. You sealed all 3 of the realm tears. How do you feel?
Like my fingers are about to fall.
You have come a long way, Atreus. This was no easy feat. You should feel pride.
I do. Thank you, Father.
Most people don't just leaking, which can have a big variance. We would discuss coaching and the prices on coaching. For example, Tyler 1 would share his thoughts on it.
Is paying $300 anyway for coaching. You deserve to have your life savings ripped from you regardless. You idiot. $300. Pretty dumb. Getting coaching is hilarious, first of all. That's your top tier gaming. Okay, but there is, for what, niece guy, no offense to this guy, money. But bro, you can find random challenger players on Twitch that have like 10 viewers and they coach for like $20 if you want paid coaching. But you can find YouTube videos, watch streams, watch what other people do for $100. What do you think of Nice on his coaching or how good he is? Nothing. Don't know shit. All I know what he looks like. That's about it. I don't know shit. All I can say about any of that shit is, bro, dude, if you're paying however much money for coaching, you're a dumbass. You're a fraud and you're an idiot. Dude, you can get any coaching on by yourself, watching VODs, or you can just watch YouTube videos or other streamers or shit like that. Just do what they do. You're an idiot. You're sitting there paying however much, like $100 for a 1 hour coaching session or something. It's so stupid. Unless you're at like the highest level of play, trying to get to the higher level of play, like D1 trying to get Masters, or Masters trying to get Challenger, or something like that. But if you're like Silver 1 or Bronze 2 trying to get coaching, you're a dumbass.
You would also have the Wall Nelson incident, and in June of 2022, Tarzan would post a tweet saying that someone paid $300 for private coaching from Nice in March. His terms of service states that you cannot get a refund for interrupting a live stream, but it is a private session that was paid for. Guy never gets to reschedule and gets $300 taken from him and gets told to book again. The policy Nice had at the time was that if you interrupt a live stream, which means by being late by 50 minutes or more for coaching, you will have no entitlement to a refund. 50% refunded if you do it in less than 24 hours, and you're likely to get refunded in full if it is greater than 24 hours. This would respond to this post by Tarzan in form of a video where he showcased his obvious ego.
Yo, what up? Good morning, everybody. Hi, Tarzan. I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. But it's nice to see you're still being a little poopy pants, as per usual. Hope all is well.
That's disgusting.
I always take my toll. Blood or gold.
That's crazy. That bitch crazy. Yeah, fuck wrong with you. Bitch, excuse my friend, but I'm a long kisser. Evolution.
Need a fresh upgrade before tackling the realm tears?
Hey, Sindri, guess what? I closed all the realm tears.
You what? No, you did not. You really did? No way.
Yes, huh? It took forever, but we sealed them all up.
I don't believe it. The strength you would need.
It is no boast.
No, I suppose you aren't the type. Well, not much else I can say besides, thank you. Evaldi and Sons would thank you too, were they here?